What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr.Dugas, coming at y'all with another episode of the Dropping Dimes of Mr.Dugas podcast. Man, and this is a big one for me, man. We go back like to knee high, man. Like, this is my guy right here, man. Former UL Ragin Cajun basketball player and current head boys basketball coach of the New Iberia Senior High Yellow Jackets. My guy, Poche Exits Finest. Colby Batiste.
I don't know about fine. Yes, sir.
What's going on, my brother, man?
Man, it's good. It's good.
Good
man.
to see you, man.
Same here,
Before
man.
we get into it, man, been knowing each other a long time, bro. I mean, it was a point in time where I was a little taller than you. You know what I'm saying? I kind of just stopped growing there or whatever,
Yes,
man. But man, we used to play ball, man. We used to do our own little fantasy drafts, talk about, man, I would draft this person, you would draft that person.
Yeah.
Man, just good childhood, man, good days, man.
Yeah.
So how you doing, man?
Man, I'm good, man. Can't complain, man. God has been good, man. I'm good, man. I'm doing something I love to do every day. It's not hard for me to wake up every day and just do what I love to do. Got a beautiful family. I'm blessed, man. I couldn't ask for a better life than I have right now, man. I'm blessed, man. Can't complain at all, man.
That's what's up, man. So before we get into your coaching and everything, you was a baller yourself, man. So going back to high school days, you played at Turner's Catholic, man. So just talk about your experiences there.
Actually, man, when I got to Turner's, man, you know, just regular kid, regular freshman, got caught up into, you know, the disciplinary things that came with it, man. It was a culture shock. You know, at the time, man, I was just coming from a very small knit school at Immaculate Heart of Mary Junior High. I had moved from St. Martin Parish to Lafayette Parish, and when I got there, man, it was like boom, I'm in high school, man. And not just high school, but I'm at 8, like that high school. You know what I'm saying? And man, I got there, man, and surprisingly, most people don't really know this, but I only played 1 year of high school basketball. Like varsity high school basketball for 1 year.
Wow.
And it was due to my own negligence, whether it would be in the classroom, whether it would be disciplinary things. But I can honestly say that, you know, Turner's Catholic is a great place.
Yeah.
Because they were really patient with me. God rest her soul, a lady by the name of Miss Terry Bodier. She died in a car accident years ago, but this lady was so strict and so tough on me. But she never lowered the standard. And what happened was it forced me to just want to conform, you know, and become better. You know, the principal that just left there, retired from there, Mike Boyer.
Yeah.
You know, he was a guy that was really stern but really, you know, they kept the standard, but they were really patient with me in my mess ups, you know. And of course my high school coach, Jake Dewitt.
Yeah. I know him.
Yeah, Jake Dewitt, man. I make people laugh because it's you know, it took 2 crazy people to get together, man. Jake's a very unique guy.
Right.
And you know, I can never forget, man, how I got on the team. You know, I was messing around at lunch recess. And it was a day when it was raining and everybody was in the recess in the gym at the time. And one of my friends, Luke Aubrey, I don't know if you remember Luke Aubrey.
Yeah.
Luke Aubrey and this guy, Troy Young, and we had another guy named Tavares Montgomery. They all in the gym, they talking back and forth. And I said, man, I'm about to dunk this thing, man. And them boys was like, man, you ain't gonna dunk that.
Right.
And literally, man, I got up there with my book sack on, bro. They'll tell you the story, man. I got up there and I got the whole school's in the gym. I got there, I tomahawked that thing and boom. And everybody was like, oh my God, he dunked it. Like they never seen a guy dunk before.
Yeah.
And from that day, Jake Dewitt, got with me the next day and was like, hey man, what's up, man? What you gonna do? And the rest was history. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, man, like I said, man, great place to pursue athletics. Very stern academically. and very, like I said, it was a good place for me personally, the type of person I was at that time. Yeah.
That's what's up, man. Yeah, I know Jake a little bit, man. Friend of the show, radio show I do with Mike, man. Big Bama guy, man. You know that. Yeah, but I'll let him slide with that one. So so then you went on to play JUCO. I see you went to 2 junior colleges, right?
Yeah.
So just talk about each JUCO you went to, and what that experience was like.
So the first junior college I went to, first of all, the reason I had to go JUCO is because, again, I didn't take care of my grades when I was in high school. Mm-hmm. So when it came down to me, I worked out with a guy that like out of school, training a guy named Lenny Holmes, Lenzo Holmes. It was, Kavara Holmes?
Yeah.
His dad.
Okay.
His dad was a big time track guy.
Yeah,
and what I did was to help me get better, I did a lot of speed training with them, and my core got better. But anyway, as to say, how I got to the JUCO level was Lenny. At one time, we working out all summer, and I just graduated high school, and man, I might have graduated high school, honestly, Courtney. And I'm saying this to help somebody.
Yeah.
I graduated high school probably like, if I graduated with a 2.0, it was good.
Yeah.
I had a lot of, hiccups, but nevertheless, man, I got this crazy growth spurt right after my senior year of high school. And I'm like, man, what I'm going to do?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I played 1 year. So I started working out over the summer, and then he took me to this spot in Baton Rouge, called the Sports Academy.
Okay.
And that's where all the ballers go. Like, you go in there, you got Glenn Big Baby Davis, you got Tyrus Thomas. At the time, it was Darryl Mitchell, Tasman Mitchell. Mm-hmm. You got guys from Southern. You got Marcus Starton coming in the gym. It was like that type of vibe in that gym. Yeah. And we were just flat out working. It was like a hot box. No, people in Baton Rouge know, man. There's no air conditioning, none of that. But anyway, I say that to say, man, I got there one afternoon and ended up getting seen by some coaches, because coaches would always pass through there.
Right.
So I got seen by this coach named Sweet Trinkle from Hill College in Hillsboro, Texas, right outside of Waco. So, man, I balled out that workout, and the next day I got offered a scholarship to go play junior college basketball.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Yeah. So how it was over there? How was that experience?
Ballers.
Yeah.
Dogs.
Yeah.
I tell that, and JUCO is a hard spot to go to. If you at a certain JUCOs, it's a hard spot, and it's always competition every day. You always got coaches in the gym. You always got big time. Like, we was in a great conference in Texas where, we had Baylor, we had, SMU, we had Texas A&M, we had all those big schools come to see us. So the opportunity was just there, bro.
Right.
So, man, it was just all competition, bro.
Yeah.
Like, every day you had to stay on top of your stuff academically. You had to stay on top of your stuff athletically, because there was always another dog out there waiting to take your spot. And that taught me how to compete at a high level. Yeah. So I never take that back. I love the JUCO route. Yeah.
Right. So then you went to another JUCO, and then tell us about the second JUCO. What led into you going to that?
So as you know, man, we had dogs on the first JUCO squad we had, and guys were like number 2 in the nation and different things like that. But it was just a big roster, and what I did was I got smart. I ended up redshirting my first year, because I knew that when you redshirt and work on my academics, what I did was I redshirted and worked on my academics, and what happened was it gives you a more marketable chance as an athlete at the time, because now you have 3 years of Division I eligibility.
Right.
So I ended up redshirting, and at that next summer, I mean, my recruiting just started jumping through the roof.
Yeah.
At the time, I'm 6'9", 215, jumping out the gym, doing things that, we see Tyrus Thomas do and getting my whole head above the rim and different things like that. But what ended up happening was I just got like my recruiting jumped through the roof, and a school out of Eastern Washington, Cal State Fullerton, and University of Montana and Duquesne University at the time was recruiting me. And one of the coaches came down and was like, "Hey man, look, I would like for you to transfer to this junior college to keep, get a little closer to where we can recruit you more and see you more, take care of you, kind of just place you there, right?" So that happened, and I took the plane ticket and went to Laramie, Wyoming.
Yes, indeed,
yeah,
man.
Cheyenne, Wyoming.
Man,
coldest place on earth.
Oh,
coldest place on earth.
It sounds cold, man.
Man,
it sounds like a culture shock.
Oh my God. Talking about no A2 no shrimp, fish couillon, no bouillon, no nothing, man. I was so healthy, man. Oh, and the altitude up there, it's like, it's straight like nothing, like just hooping. Like that's all you're gonna do is hoop.
Right.
So man, I was able to go there and had a great season.
Yeah.
Like we were ranked top 10 nationally.
Nice.
Junior college. We were playing against teams, College of Southern Idaho, Panola, Hutchinson. We were playing against big time junior college opponents, man. So I ended up starting for that team, and just the rest was history, man.
That's what's up, man. So UL raising Cajun, man. So what led into that? Besides just wanting to get the hell up from up there to come back home.
So, man,
what led you
so this is crazy. Now this is even crazier. So I'm in Wyoming, right, getting recruited by all of these schools, right? And I come home on a break, fly home on a break, and I'm walking the campus, student union, at UL, right?
Okay.
And I had with a few friends of mine. I'm on a break, and I knew some of the guys that played at UL already. I went to middle school with Lorraine Gary. Okay. I went to I knew Rendell Daigle.
Right.
I knew guys already that was already there.
Right.
And at that time Louisiana was really hot. We had guys like Corey Bloom, Lamar Roberson, Chris Grandigo, Courtney Wallace, all of those guys. It was a big time Louisiana team there. And but nevertheless, man, what ended up happening was I come home on a break, and I'm walking in the union, and this white guy, this Italian guy looks up at me in the bookstore. "Hey man, who are you?" I'm like, "Man, I'm Colby, man," And he said, "Man, what?" He looks up at me and said, "Well, what are you doing here? Like, what do you do? Are you in high school? Are you in this?" I said, "Man, I'm at a JUCO, man. I'm just visiting with one of my friends here, man. Just chilling out, He says, "Here's my card." Rick Lovato, man, from Northside High School.
I remember it. Yeah.
So man, Rick Lovato was the guy that recruited me.
Wow.
I didn't think he was serious, man. So I go back out to Wyoming after the break, and my phone is ringing. Rick is calling me like every weekend, bruh.
Yes,
I'm like, bruh, and from there, man, I didn't think he was really serious. I didn't think UL was serious, man. I had some decent schools, really good schools looking at me.
Right.
And I didn't think they were that serious. And Rick flew out there, man.
Wow.
He flew out there to Wyoming.
Yes, indeed.
And sat in the gym and watched me work out while I was at the junior college, and offered me there. And I was like, man, this dude's serious, man. To fly all the way from Lafayette.
Yeah.
I was in your backyard from the get-go, but we ain't gonna say that.
We could forgive
you. Yeah. I forgive you, man. And at the time, man, I was missing home, man. My mom wanted to stay close to my mom, and the food was calling, and I had other influences there, but I ended up coming back home, man, and
That's awesome,
signing
man.
the scholarship with UL, man, after my last year. Yep.
That's awesome. So just talk about your time with you at UL, man. Some of your favorite moments playing for the Cajuns.
Man, first of all, just being around, being local,
Yeah.
that was big for me, man. I can never forget, man, my first game at the university, and I'm sitting there and I'm looking, we warming up, man, and I'm looking at the Cajun Dome and I'm like, man, I'm from there.
Yeah.
Like, I'm from where, you know where I'm from,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
You know where I grew up,
That's
man.
crazy.
You know
It's
how
a real moment.
where guys don't even make it out. Like, you know what I'm saying? And to be here and to have your name on a jumbotron and you're in the college basketball arena, man.
Yes, you do.
I just start crying like a baby.
That's
It was very surreal, man. And just playing there. My favorite moment was like my first game. We played against Louisiana Tech, man, and at the time they had two big transfers, Magnum Roll from LSU, and Kenneth Cooper out of Richwood, but he had transferred from Oklahoma State. That was my matchup. That was my first college matchup.
Yes, indeed.
At the college level, you playing against guys that are really pros now.
Right.
We're pros, and that was like surreal, man. Another great moment was after that game, Coach Lee is we're watching film and Coach Lee is hitting the clicker and I'm just getting bullied down low. I mean, boxed out all the way to the sideline. He was just like, and from that day, it made me commit to the weight room because I felt so embarrassed.
Yeah.
In film, knowing that I couldn't hold my own.
Right.
And that day, it made me, man, I think I might have put on 20 pounds that day. It just made me commit to the weight room.
Right.
And I turned into a freak of nature in the weight room, man. It was just amazing. But I used that to catapult me to getting better, man. And another favorite moment was playing against Louisville, man, at Louisville against Rick Pitino.
Yeah.
Playing against 2 or 3 McDonald's All-Americans on the same floor, coming from where I come from.
Right,
playing against Tennessee, at Tennessee, in Knoxville, Tennessee. Playing against Michael Jordan's son at UCF.
Wow.
Yeah,
awesome,
Marcus
man.
Jordan, man. Keith Clanton. Yeah, man.
Wow.
Those guys were good. Played against Tennessee when they were ranked top 10 in the nation, man. 20,000 in Pat Summit Arena, but playing with the guys that I played with also, man.
Yeah.
Playing with the local guys, playing with guys like Mariah Gary, Rendell Daigle, playing with guys like Courtney Wallace and Tyron Johnson, who was really good on our team.
Right.
Chris Grandigo, guy from Lake Charles, Louisiana, playing with a local coach from Opelousas, New Roads.
Yeah.
Those guys made it feel a lot at home. Made me feel at home. And not only that, but then, you walking in the training room and you seeing Tony Robichaux.
Yeah.
You getting wisdom from those guys and you seeing Mike Desormeaux. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm walking in the room and I'm seeing Mike Desormeaux go through various injuries and various things and still pressing through and getting yards and, of course, Mr. 4,000 himself, Mr. Tyrell Finroy, I'm watching this guy putting in work. So I was just around all just work at UL, man. And you had no choice. Either you was going to work or you was just going to be average, and you had no choice to do that. So I had a great time over there, man. Great time.
That's what's up, man. And before we get into to coaching and everything, for our Cajun fans that's watching, how you feel about the new hire in the program right now?
Man, he comes from a winning culture.
Yeah, he does. Nearly won a championship.
The thing is this, everywhere he went, he won.
Yeah.
St. Aug, he won.
Yeah.
Went to Oklahoma, he won.
Yeah.
Went to Houston, Western Kentucky, went to Houston, he won. So.
Yeah.
The pedigree is there, And I think he's going to do a great job. I think he's going to do a good job recruiting.
Yeah,
I think he's going to do a good job with the product that we're going to see on the floor. A lot of people worry about the lights and stuff, but it's about the product that's on the floor, man. And so I think he's going to do a great job, man. I really do.
I'm excited to see what he could do too, man.
He's got some high profile recruits too.
Yeah, I think Hakeem Olajuwon's son was one of them.
Yeah,
that's big time, man.
Yeah.
So coaching, man. So when was the moment you decided, you know what, I want to give coaching a shot?
Long. So first of all, I just think that, just being honest, man, I didn't think I was gonna be. Never thought I would be a basketball coach.
Right.
You know, man. I didn't think I loved the game that much to be a basketball coach. But honestly, man, I think it was just God, man, honestly, that brought me into the profession. I was doing I came back home from playing overseas and really wanted to change my life, and I gave my life to God. And what happened was I started just having jobs, just selling cars, tried to do that, worked for a government agency, the state, tried to do that. And what I found was I wasn't being fulfilled on an everyday basis in the things that I wanted to be doing, Right. So I said, man, I'm going to give coaching a try, and at the time, my wife, who we were just talking back and forth. She motivated me to really go forward with the coaching, man. My wife, my pastors, they really just pushed me. It was like, man, if you want to go do it, go do it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And at the time, I quit my job. I was making some good money for working for the federal government. I quit my job and I go be an assistant coach at Como, and a para-educator making like $800 a month with a full family.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to give coaching a shot, man. And once I stepped on that floor, I just knew I belonged.
Right.
It was easy. It was an instant. It was an instant. This man got the Vikings thing, man. But it was instant, man. It was an instant. It was an instant thing, man. Once I got on the floor, it wasn't hard for me to adjust to anything, man. I got in there and I just, from day one, just started going.
Right. So you had any influences, any other coaches you looked up to that you try to take some knowledge from?
My guy, Rick Labata, the guy that recruited me first. And then the other guy was a guy that was a graduate assistant under Rick Labata, Ross Ricks. His dad is James Ricks. He was a big help with me as far as getting into the coaching realm, and also just helping me navigate through things. Those two guys were very influential in just pushing me forward to coach in the profession. So those two guys, I would say probably the top two guys that just kept me motivated through the whole process. Yeah.
And then you was at North Central and y'all won a state championship when you was there, right? So what was that experience like being an assistant coach on a championship team?
So at their head coach, I think it was Afia Jordan, had ended up stepping down. She left. It was a gold mine.
Yeah.
We could have probably won. I mean, after we won that one, they ended up winning like 2 or 3 more after that.
Right.
And they ended up going like 3 times before that.
Yeah.
With 8th graders.
Yeah, Derek Tesno.
Yeah, Derek Tesno, great kid. But yeah, I was able to be a vital part of that staff as like an associate head coach over there during that state championship run. I had a guy with me, Rayvon Gray, and Jacoby Theory. Those two guys really pushed me, that coaching at that stage really helped me understand the importance of game planning, and just because a lot of people think just because we had talent, we didn't really coach guys, but we were really coaching guys, because once you get to a certain level, we were a 1A school and we were playing against 5As, 4As, playing against STMs, we playing against Woodlawns, we playing against Peabodys of the world, the top Zacharys, Madison Preps, some of the top guys, in the state, and you can't come half stepping.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it just gave me the importance of just building a foundation of every day watching film, every day just being on my grind, and doing things, the right way,
Okay, then talk about your time at Abbeville.
Oh man, that was crazy because it was COVID.
Yeah.
It was COVID. It was COVID. So great situation. It was really kind of short because of the fact that it was COVID and they had some things going on administratively, so that I won't speak about, but just other things that just kind of hindered me a little bit, but it gave me opportunity to experience.
Yeah.
I was on my own show. I ran my own show there. So I was the head guy. So what it did was it just gave me the opportunity to, make big time decisions.
Yeah.
And play, whether it would be in game, out of game, administrative decisions, different things like that. So it just gave me some good experience, really. Some good experience. And coaching, I'm not gonna say our kids, but I'm coaching some kids, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm coaching some guys. You know what I'm saying?
So then Highland Baptist, man.
Different world.
I was about to say that must have been something a little different there.
Polar opposites, man. It was a challenge.
Yeah. But a challenge you did very well, man.
Yeah.
I remember seeing the video on social media and I was so happy. You got the school's first playoff win.
Yeah.
On the road, and I seen the video, you high-fiving the kids and everything. So just talk about that experience.
The thing is this, man. I think what goes unnoticed in the coaching world, and I'm going to say that, and it doesn't matter what people think about what I say. A lot of people run, and Mike Tomlin said it like this. Mike Tomlin said, people run from being uncomfortable. They seek comfort.
Yeah. And
so what happens is, a lot of times coaches want to always coach talent.
Yeah.
And the moment that talent leaves, they leave. So you don't really, you don't really understand if you really can coach.
Yeah.
Without having talent.
Yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying? So, and not only that, but just not having the talent that, we're used to having.
Yeah.
And that place was a place where you had to build the talent. You had to teach basketball. I grew as a basketball coach because I had to teach kids that never played basketball.
Yes, indeed.
Competitively at a high level to play basketball. And that's something that, you can win a whole bunch of state championships.
Right.
You could go to the playoffs a bunch of times, but when you see a kid accomplish something, I talked to one of those kids 2 days ago.
Right.
When you see a kid accomplish something that they never thought that they would be able to accomplish in their life.
Gotta be a great feeling.
Oh, man. Come on, man. When you see a kid hit a three that has been in the gym and you can motivate kids to get in the gym and to spend hours, and they spend hours in the gym and then they actually do what that's what we're in the business for.
Yeah.
But that group was really one of a kind group. That was a one of a kind group because the first year we were 5-23. Nobody want to talk about that. Nobody really wants to talk about you losing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But we were 5-23. Then the next year we was 11-20 something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And those guys stayed together.
Yeah.
Then the next year we get a little better. I think it was 500. We get 500 and then we get a 20. I used to tell the kids this. I told them this. I said, just get to the dance.
Yeah.
Cause I know how the dance work.
Right.
I know how the dance work. I said, let's just get to the dance and then we gonna dance.
Yeah.
And then once their motto was we just gotta get to the dance. It didn't matter if we was 25 or 1.
Right.
We just try to get to the dance. You know what I'm saying? So we get to the dance and we dance. You know what I'm saying?
That was beautiful. Man.
Yeah, man, we get a victory, and to see the kids push past limits that they would never push past, would do on their own is just amazing. And then you go to Lincoln Prep and you look like we look.
Yeah.
And they look like they look.
Y'all was competitive.
And you look like, and you looking like, man, I don't know.
Yeah.
And man, we took them down to 2 minutes left in the game. We're down 6 with a chance. I'm sorry, we're up 4 with a chance to win the game. 2 minutes left in the game. And then go to the third round playoffs.
Yes, indeed.
You know, so that's what I love about coaching. That's the part of coaching I like.
Yeah. I mean, I never coached on that level. But like I did just coaching my daughter's softball team, man. Seeing the little girls get better is just a great feeling, man. So then you transitioned to New Iberia Senior High, man. A program, you know, under Chad went to a couple of top 28s, a brand new challenge. So what went into that decision accepting that job?
Man, the AD at Highland, who was retired from Iberia Parish, Rick Hudson, we were sitting in the office one day and he was like, man, I think, you know, possibly you need to look at New Iberia, man. That my AD tells me this.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I don't know, man. I was thinking about transitioning, but I didn't think it was going to be New Iberia. So I just was like, and then, you know, I talked to a former coach, Todd Russ, who was at New Iberia before Chad. Really, he's the guy that, maybe not, no knock on Chad.
Right.
Chad
I
did
get what you're saying.
Todd and Chad will tell you that.
Right.
Todd put his hands in the dirt and he built that from the ground up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I talked to him and he was like, man, that's a no-brainer, Cole. You shouldn't even call me for this. Like, that's a no-brainer. Like, go apply for it. Like, you gotta at least take a shot at this.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And at the time, I was just like, all right, cool. So I went to the state championship game and watched them play and, you know, put my resume in. And then from there, man, the rest is history, man. I'm there, you know. Yeah,
that's what's up, man.
Yeah.
So, yeah, before we get into looking ahead to your team this year, man, there was a tragic situation that took place last year. You had a young kid who was going to play for you. I think he was playing at Bell Place.
Yeah. And
he was going to play for you this coming season. So just talk about that whole situation and him as a kid.
I just put everything in perspective as coaches, man, because he didn't even touch the floor for me, Rylan Daniels.
Yeah.
But what happened was we had built so much of a relationship off the floor, and you know, just me talking to him, constantly talking to him. I go to school, check on him, see how he's doing with his grades. Always talking to his coaches because there's always more than basketball with me. You know what I'm saying? I try to build a decent relationship with all the kids to be able to impact their lives up past basketball.
Yeah.
But anyway, man, it tore me up because that was my first time having something like that happen that close to me.
Yeah.
You know, the night I can remember the night that it happened. I was coming back home from Houston and I'm on Instagram and he texted me. He said, hey, coach, man, look, we're playing AAU at Southside, man. This is what I did. He sent me the film. I said, man, I'm going to be out there tomorrow to watch your game, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm going to be there to watch your game tomorrow, you know? And I get home from Houston and I get a call, like, our phone is blowing up at like 11. 12, 1. I'm like, man, my wife's like, man, what's going on? Yeah. And then one of my players called me and was like, coach, man, Rylan. I said, nah, man, no way. So I called and tried to find out, but man, the moment I found out, I was just tore up. Man. I was tore up. It tore me up, but it put everything in perspective for me. Man. Yeah. You know, you coach, the reasons why you coach, man. It's not so much about getting the kid or recruiting the kid or NIL or championships or this or that. It's really about the relationship and the impact that you have on kids because I was probably the last guy he talked to. Yeah. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I was probably one of the last people he talked to.
That's crazy, man. Yeah.
His basketball coach, you know?
Yeah, I seen that, man. It was sense. I never knew the kid, but just seeing people post about him and I seen your tribute to him and everything, man. Yeah, from what I understand,
Dog.
he was next, man.
He's a dog.
From what I understand,
dog.
he was next, man. So just prayers to him, man, and to his family. With the difficult transition in life, man. I know he's watching down, and I know he's proud of you, man. And I know y'all do it for him, man.
Yeah, man. This year, actually, he wore one in basketball. We're not letting nobody wear one.
Yeah, that's awesome.
We took a jersey, gave it to his mom. Nobody's wearing one this year.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so
that's awesome.
that's how much it is. You know, we're gonna do stuff with his mom. We're gonna do stuff for his mom. You know, his gear. Like the crazy thing is, man, we go back in the office and you know we got our order list and his gear is coming in, and I'm like, man, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, everything. Like, get that knot in your throat. Like, man, you know, I just gotta hold it and give it to his mom, and you know, that's we gonna do it. You know, my guys, you know, they're strong enough to deal with it. They gonna be okay. They're gonna be okay. But nobody's wearing one this year.
That's
not this
year.
Man.
That's beautiful, man. So real quick, just a look ahead to y'all upcoming season, man. Some of y'all key players to look out for. Any tournaments y'all participating in, and y'all scheduling everything.
First of all, we bring in a lot of the young guys that we had back with a year of experience. We didn't have the year that we wanted to have, basketball wise, and part of that was mostly, you know, nobody, again, too, coaches will never say it's on them.
Yeah.
But, you know, one coach always told me, he said, players win games, coaches lose them. And I'm going to take that lick and say, hey, man, look, I have to do a better job. You know, so we wasn't and even as bad as the season was for us, we were 2 seconds away from getting to the playoffs. We had, I want to say 7 games where we lost less than 5 points, like 1 point. 3 games we lost by like a buzzer beater. You know what I'm saying? Most of my games was less than 10 points.
Yeah.
So the young guys that never got the experience before I was there, they're going to get that experience. So they're coming back a year older.
Okay.
So that's better for us.
Yeah.
Point guard play. My point guard is now a year in. He was 16 years old when he was playing against last year. He was he was 15 years old playing last year.
Right.
Starting point guard at the 5A level.
Man.
At the age of 15, you know, and we're playing against Zachary, Peabody, Northside, Alexandria Senior High, and he's 15 years old, man. You know, so and we throw him and we fed him to the wolves and say go sink or swim. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So he's gonna be a year older.
Oh yeah.
So and he's doing a great job. He's gained about maybe 10 or 15 pounds of muscle. Squatting 315, just a great kid, you know, all A student. So I'm expecting big things out of him. Traylon Lively, he's gonna be our leader of the team as far as on the ball wise, our quarterback. And I always tell him, you know, there's 2 people in the room that can't have a bad day. One is the point guard, or one is the head coach, and 2 is the point guard.
Yeah.
If one of those 2 have a bad day, then we're not good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I say that to say we've been having good days.
Okay.
So and then you know we have another guy that is a sleeper, tremendous athlete, Brian Corsi.
Okay.
He's gonna get his first real minutes, like big time minutes in a varsity game this year. Who's gonna be really good? He transferred a couple of times. Never really could get his feet underneath him at a school, but he was able to fight through last year and get some quality minutes. But now he's gonna get some big time minutes. So him. I got another guy, Miles Jones, who was a baseball player. He's a baseball player, really good baseball player. He led us in scoring last year. And that was his first real year playing varsity basketball last year.
Right.
Underneath those type of lights, and he was a double-digit scorer per game. So he's coming back, and then we have some other core pieces. Shane Wesley is a senior that was all defensive last year, all defensive team. And the thing is, I like about my team is that we're extremely long. Say like the kids, pause.
Yeah.
But we're extremely long.
Yeah.
And what happens is, man, you know, we got like 5 or 6 guys with a 7-foot wingspan.
Wow.
So we're gonna
just get out defensive team.
Yeah. Well, another thing too is defensively. Last year we hold up teams. We always say under 50.
Yeah.
So we hold you under 40. We try to get you under 45.
Mm.
So, and it's the first to 50 that wins.
Yeah.
So that's what we say. So we just try to get you under 50. If we get you under 50, we've held teams. We've had Northside last year. We couldn't put the ball in the rim for nothing.
Right.
But one of the scores in the end of the first quarter was like, I want to say it was like 10-4.
Mm.
We held them to 4 points in the quarter.
Yes, indeed.
So we're gonna be really good defensively, of course. So. Yeah, man, those guys, I'm really looking forward to them. Yeah.
All right, real quick before you go, just talk about your staff, your fellow coaches on your staff.
One thing that was very important for me was to keep the same staff and to get guys that have some type of basketball experience. Mm-hmm. I was able to get a guy from Catholic High last year. That ended up getting out of coaching, but I ended up enticing him to get back in. Right. And man, if you can't recruit, man, I mean, you just can't do it, man. You know, so I ended up getting him to get back in. Casey McGrew, who led Catholic High to one of their first longest runs. Right. In the state semifinals, I think they lost to like Newman or something like that. Okay. A couple years ago, so he's back. I got a guy that was a college graduate assistant at Centenary, William Fain. He's back. And I've been very, how can I say, I've been very hands off in allowing them to coach more. Mm-hmm. I want them to do a lot of, like, I know the vision. I know what I want to see. Right. I know what I want to have, and we do a lot of meetings. We have a basic structure in place, and I've been really allowing them to put their hands and get that buy-in into the program. And I had to learn how to do that because when I first came, I was like, man, I'm the coach, you know, everything goes through me, everything that. But I mean, if you don't have guys around you that can tell you no, or can challenge your decision making, then I don't know if you really can coach. Right. You know what I'm saying? Or not even say can coach, but to reach your full potential, you gotta have people around you that's gonna be like, you know, let them push your buttons a little bit, you know, and we've had those times. You know, so I think that's big too. Because now I feel comfortable with the guys that I'm going to battle with every night in that district. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a slugfest.
Yeah, it is, man. It is, man.
Yeah.
But, bruh, this was fun, man. Thank you for your words of wisdom, giving us your story, just for any kids out there that may be dealing with a similar situation, that you can make it too. Like, you just keep pushing, push yourself, motivate yourself, and you can make it too, man. Long way from poacher exit, man.
Man, I'm telling you, bro. Y'all know, man. It's long, bro. It's like you don't see yourself. Sometimes you don't see yourself making it out of the areas that you be in, man. Because it's just like, man, you know, we're the lucky ones, man. Because you know so many people that come from where we come from, either still there, dead, or in jail. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You grew up the way we grew up, man. Either still there, dead, or in jail. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And we are able to come out of that thing, man. I never see myself doing this. Never in my life, man.
It's crazy, you know, man. It's crazy, man.
Yeah, man. So I'm blessed. I'm blessed, bro. I'm blessed.
Man, I just want to thank you for coming.
Sir. Man, thank you for having me. Anytime, man. I already know. It felt like Old days,
man. Old times, just chopping it up, man.
Yeah,
but like, man, I'm proud of you, man. Just keep pushing. And yeah, I'm gonna have you back, man. Trust me, man.
And really, for the kids, man, it's don't let a failure dictate who you are. Man, if you want something and you feel like it's attainable, man, you gotta go after it.
Yeah.
Even if the numbers say, man, the statistics said all kind of stuff about me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, bad GPA, father never grew up in the household, single mom, this and that, bad grades, trouble kid, but I didn't let it, you know what I'm saying, dictate. Once I seen a crack in the window, once they told me I could go D1, it was up.
Right.
It was up. I was after it all. Like, I was after it, dog. I was after it. And then that was the rest. It was just like, and now it's like, I'm looking for more now.
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted, eh? If the door open, it's open.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's it, man. But thank you for coming, man. Thank you for those words of wisdom and just your background, and good luck this season. But I'm gonna have you back when here, though. But all right, man. Appreciate y'all checking out the Dropping Downs of Mr. Dugas podcast.